There are voices you should never follow, songs you should never repeat. One of them drifts through the archive, even now, looping without end. They call it the hymn of the Headless Angels, and if you hear it, silence will never sound the same again. The first report began with static, a low hum behind an ordinary transmission. The listener thought it was just interference, but then the hum bent into notes. Notes too clean to be noise. Notes that lined up into a hymn. Most signals collapse into nothing. This one did not. It grew louder, and the listener swore they could hear more than static in the background, They said it sounded like a choir, dozens of voices singing in unison. But when they turned the dial to locate it, they found nothing. No source, no origin, only the song. Most listeners cut the signal when the hymn begins. You didn't. The second report came from a wanderer in the red static wastes. They said they saw marble statues rising from the desert floor, keyless, faceless, perfect in every detail except the missing mouths. And yet the statues sang. The sound came from the stone itself. Every wordless note vibrated through the sand. The hymn shook the ground, but the statues never moved. You think distance protects you? The hymn carries through every intercepted signal, even this one. The third report was stranger. Archivists tried to record the hymn. The tape loops filled with it, even when they weren't recording. The sound infected blank reels. They burned the tapes, but the hymn followed the smoke, and when they spoke, their own voices bent toward the melody. Every sentence ended in song. Every whisper carried the same refrain. Curiosity does not just keep it alive. Every listener becomes another verse. Another report described silence itself breaking. A wanderer in the wastes plugged their ears to escape the hymn. The absence of sound cracked open. They said the silence screamed louder than the choir. And when they uncovered their ears, the hymn had moved inside their head. No air, no vibration, only thought singing itself. The hymn does not wait for belief. It does not need faith. It spreads by rhythm, not by reason. Once you hear the pattern, your silence is already part of the choir. One final report remains. A transmission cut off mid-sentence. Before the collapse, the speaker said they saw the angels turn, statues with no faces rotating toward them. Though they had no mouths, the hymn poured louder from their broken necks. And when the listener tried to run, their steps fell in rhythm. Every heartbeat matched the tempo. Every breath synced to the choir. They said even their pulse was singing. Then the signal went silent. You are still here. That means the hymn has already entered your silence. Do not repeat it. Do not hum it. Do not carry the notes in memory, because if you do, the next time you breathe, the song will borrow your lungs. And when the choir begins again, your voice will join theirs. This is not a story. This is liturgy. And you are the next verse. Transmission terminated.